Welcome back to another video. Today's video is titled 7 Habits That Will Change Your Life. Let's get straight into it. Habit number 1, getting a good night's sleep. Early on in my 20s, I used to say some corny shit such as sleep is for the weak, sleep is for the poor, I'll sleep when I'm dead. Because I used to feed into this whole Instagram hustle culture bullshit that used to demonize sleep. I would get like 3 to 4 hours a night, and I felt like crap constantly. I would be yawning non-stop throughout the day. I'd be driving and I'd be drifting off for a couple of seconds. I had a few near misses where I almost drove into a tree. I was that fucking tired. But let me tell you this, fellas, sleep is essential. 7 to 8 hours. Stop fucking around with 4 or 3. You're not going to be operating at optimum efficiency. If you want to really grind, and you want to do your work with energy and intensity, you need to get a good night's sleep. Believe me, I've been there and done that. The 3 hours, 4 hours, it don't work out very well. And it affects your heart as well. It has so many negative health effects. I mean, how could you sleep 3 to 4 hours a night and also hit the gym, which is my next point, and recover well? I mean, it affects everything. Your concentration, your recovery. So sleep 7 to 8 hours, and that takes me nicely onto the second point. Exercising 3 to 5 times a week. If you're not exercising, if the blood ain't flowing, if you're just sat there every single day in the same fucking position, maybe you walk to work and that's about it. That ain't enough. You need to hit the weights, lift some heavy shit, especially if you're a young man. You're energetic. You've got that intensity about you. Go out there, exert that energy. Lift some shit. You'll feel incredible afterwards. Beforehand, you may be like, oh, I gotta go to the gym, But then after your session, you feel incredible. You're like, I'm fucking grateful that I did go. Plus, you start looking in the mirror and you're like, damn, my pecs are looking nice. You do the whole tricep flex, your triceps are looking fucking wham. You know what I'm saying? You start to feel confident about the way your body looks. Maybe you've got a girlfriend right now or a wife and she's like, damn, babe, you look sexy. And that makes you feel even better about yourself. And you're like, damn, I'm the man. But do it for you, most importantly. When you feel good, you do good. When you take care of your health, you feel good, energetic. People that don't exercise, they're most likely laying in bed every single day, jacking off all over themselves, eating Doritos. You know, little pieces of Doritos go inside their fucking belly button and they pick it out and fucking eat it. You know what I'm saying? They're just fucking ogres. And they constantly feel like shit because the blood ain't flowing. They're constantly gaining weight. Their face gets fat. Their girlfriend starts looking at them differently, like, oh, who's this fucking freak? You know, maybe when you first got with her, you were ripped and you were hitting the gym and then you became a fat, lazy bastard. So exercise 3 to 5 times a week. For you, most importantly, for your health. If you want to operate at optimum efficiency, you want to go out there, you want to do shit, you got to exercise, okay? Point number 3, setting boundaries. That's important when it comes to your personal relationships with women. Okay, you got to make it clear when a woman gets out of line, respectfully. I don't believe in, oh, you bitch, you hurt. I don't believe in saying things like that. Okay, if it's someone you care about and they stepped out of line, you bring them to the side, especially if you're out with your or her family or with your friends. You've got to make it clear there and then. There's no sweeping things under the carpet, but at the same time, I don't want you to yell and shout and embarrass yourself in public. You got to do things with dignity and class. Honey, I didn't appreciate what you did back there. You know, you make it clear in a firm but kind way. And if she acknowledges your feelings in that moment, if she's a good woman, she won't repeat that mistake again. We all make mistakes. Even you will say some shit maybe in front of her that upsets her. But it's all about setting boundaries as a man, okay? Even in your workplace. One of your managers says something out of pocket, you got to make it clear. Otherwise, they will continue to fucking humiliate you. You got to make it clear in a very respectful but firm manner. Okay? Once again, don't go shouting and cussing. That will put you in deeper trouble. Okay? But do things respectfully. And believe me, a lot of people will be shocked. They weren't expecting it from you. They thought you would just come, you know, essentially supplicate like a little bitch, and you would just take it because, hey, I'm the manager and you're the... But no, if you make it clear to some people, they will fix up. They will, believe me. Number 4, asking. Asking. And you might be thinking, Ali, asking what? If you don't knock on the door, if you don't ask, the answer is always no. Asking about new job opportunities, asking that girl out on a date. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. People that are confident usually because they've had many interactions. They've gone out there, they've put themselves out there. They've made themselves known. A lot of guys hide away in their rooms. They're afraid of going out there and seeking new opportunities because what they're afraid of is the rejection. No, they're afraid of that. So they decide not to try to begin with. But that's not a good strategy long term. You will miss out on tons of opportunities, financial opportunities, romantic opportunities, by not going out there and asking. So ask. Number 5, walking outside. Just go for a walk. Believe me, it's one of the most therapeutic things you could do. Take your headphones off, please. That takes away one of the beauties of being out in nature, listening to the birds, the wind, the leaves rustling on the ground. Okay? Remove your headphones. Stop getting your ears blasted with fucking loud music. Listen to the nature. And also, you don't want to get run up from behind and caved in, especially if you're walking around an area that isn't particularly safe. But, go for a walk somewhere nice with trees and good views. It's relaxing. You are at one with nature in that moment. And go alone. You don't have to always go with people. Oh, can you come? No, go alone. Go for a walk, an hour and a half. You'll come back home and you'll feel refreshed. You've had some fresh air. You've seen some birds. You've had time to think about a few things. But don't be walking on your phone, because you're not technically taking in what's around you. You're just absorbed in this world through your phone. Okay, so go for a long walk outside. Ideally, put your phone in your pocket. Don't listen to any music and just live. Number 6, journaling. Journaling is key because it allows you to figure out who the fuck you are. When you put things on paper, you remove them from here and you organize them on paper. It brings so much clarity and you're able to become more self-aware as the time goes by. A lot of guys don't know who the fuck they are, what they want in life. They just sort of walking about every single day. No real plan. They don't know who they are. So journal, write things down. And the beautiful thing about journaling is it will bring a lot of gratitude into your life because you're writing down as well. I would encourage you guys to do this at least. 3 things that you're grateful for. What are you grateful for? 3 things. And you might be thinking in the beginning, I don't have things that I'm grateful for. But believe me, you do. Your health, the fact that you have a car, you've got a job. There are so many things going for you. And you need to write those things down. I recommend that you do because then you're going to start to feel different. Instead of feeling like you're a pathetic loser, you're going to start thinking, you know what, I do have a lot going for me. If I just carry on, putting my head down, focusing, showing up, hitting the gym, you know what, I could be somewhere in the next 7 to 8 years. Somewhere really special. Okay? So journal. And finally, number 7, respecting your time. Once again, a lot of guys are in situations with women, for example, where the woman is just leading them on, not respecting their time, flaking on them, and they just continue to accept it because they feel like they can't do better. They're like, I just got to take it, She's pretty, she's got a fat ass, so they just take it. No, respect your time, man. And also in your, business affairs, when it comes to seeking opportunities, going to events, be punctual. It says a lot about you, and I've talked about this before in one of my videos. When you show up on time, in fact, not even on time, before you're expected, 10-15 minutes before, you're going to build a certain reputation for yourself. This guy doesn't fuck about. He's serious. He's here. He's ready. He means business. He's not just showing up last minute like, sorry guys, because that says a lot about you. Especially if you're late. What does that say if you're late? You're not serious and you don't respect this person's time or your time. Because that opportunity could have helped you, but you showed up 15 minutes late, you missed out. That means you don't care about yourself. If you cared about yourself, you'd be there early. Okay, so be punctual, man. And also respect what you bring to a certain interaction. If people aren't respecting you, walk away. Don't hang about where you're not wanted. okay, or where the energy isn't reciprocated, leave. With your head up high, shoulders back. Hopefully this video has helped you. If it has, hit that like and subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace. Fucking hell, it's hot.